Okay, here we are.
Okay, here we are.
Yeah.
I always wonder if you could get any closer.
I could try. Am I too close?
Somebody said I was waiting for you to sit on her lap, and I'm like, you should have just plopped on my lap.
I will. Well, I love you. So the closer I get, the better.
Is that what that means? Okay, we
Somebody
ready?
told me to say that.
Ready? Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, that's just how it's starting out, huh? We're both feeling a little tired tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I was up at 3, so I know why.
Yeah,
I know why I'm tired.
She worked on the truck. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then I worked till noon, and then I went and got a new nose ring. Well, it's the same, but it's smaller.
Oh.
So it's like closer to my nose, and this one feels so much better.
Oh, yeah,
And,
the other one was too big, maybe.
Well, no, what happened was, I don't know if the nose ring conspiracy.
You never know.
So when you first get it pierced, you get a stud, kind of like in your ears, and you have to wear the stud for 4 months until it heals, just like your ears, and then you can change it out. And I wanted the ring, so when I was in Destin, that's when it had been 4 months. So I had, remember his name was Booby? Do you remember?
I do.
Booby? And he put in one, they didn't have much of a choice, and he put in one, it didn't close, it had like a, I don't know, like a little plate, and so you could like do this and take it out like that. But when I went to the place, because when I came back I wanted a smaller one like this, and she went to take out that one, and my skin had grown over the back of it. And so she literally had to like re-pierce it and puncture it, and it hurt worse than it did the first time doing it. And she said, come back in July and then we can change it out. And so it's July, it's almost August. So
And it's done.
And it's done. And this one, once it was a he this time, yeah, no, it feels really good. And you can hardly even tell now because it's so close. But anyway,
Looks
so there's,
nice. You did that
you
today?
can't even see it, yeah. And then after that, I went and gave
Blood again.
platelets, yep, and I nearly fell asleep laying there, and you have to like squeeze your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I went and parked at the library, and I never got into the library because I'm like, I'm just gonna lay down just for a minute. That was at 3:30. I woke up at 6:30 and called you, and was like,
You were really tired.
So then I went and took a shower at the gym, and here I am. Oh, and look what I found. I've been looking for this.
What does it say?
It says van life, and that girl sent it to me. I'm sorry, I
like
forgot
it.
who it was. Yeah, and you know where I found it? Here's the thing, in a van, you think you can't lose anything?
Yes.
I can't find it. I'm like, oh, I'll put this here so I remember where it is, and I forget where
I do
that
that
was.
all the
Yeah.
time.
So it was in my bag of beads. So I found it this weekend when I was making beads.
I like it.
So yeah, it says van
like
life. Van life.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, ah. What's new with you? Hey, somebody just wrote me. I was just reading some comments, and they said that they just got their book today.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, they
it
ordered
would be
their
nice
book. Yeah.
if you would, let me know
What you think?
what you think. Yeah, or let Tracy know, and she can let me know.
Well, you read the comments, so you know.
Well, yeah, that's true. I read the comments. I forgot I read the comments. I'm getting worse.
No.
I'm getting. Oh my God.
I love that reaction.
Hey, folks.
I'm getting worse. And then you just say, I'm old. I'm old, right?
Well, the thing is, sometimes I feel very old,
So do I.
but sometimes I feel very young.
So do I. I think that's normal
See,
for everybody.
It doesn't change unless you mustn't look in the nascent.
Yeah.
Where
That was
that must
okay.
be from so far away, many years ago. Anyway,
But it's a new word phrase in the dictionary.
now
Nascent.
what would what was I going to say? I nascent
don't
do.
know.
I forgot. I cannot. What do you call that?
Whoa, these are gonna be good. This is
Oh,
gonna
this
be
is
a
gonna be a
good.
good-
This is gonna
a
be a
good-
good
a
one.
good-
Let me
a
tell
good
you.
video.
If this
Yeah.
is how it's starting,
What was I talking?
then sometimes you feel old and sometimes you feel young.
Yes, but what you
You
shouldn't
nascent.
do, what you shouldn't do when you
You
get
nascent.
these feelings of being young,
Yeah.
don't look in the mirror. Do not look in the mirror.
Oh, is that the trick?
That's a trick.
But you can't see yourself anyway in the mirror, can you?
Well, I see. I don't see my face. That's all.
Yeah.
I see my hair.
Mm-hmm.
If I look, not really well though.
Yeah.
But I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, where do we go from here?
We're not going anywhere with that.
Oh, and I
are
was
we?
telling her too, I think the cat clock needs a battery
And
because
when we sat down, Tracy looked and she said, "He's not wagging his tail,"
no,
and so
he's the only one. He's being stubborn. He never wants to wag his
He
tail.
really does need. But I'll replace the battery soon.
Yeah, don't
before
you
next week.
don't you worry, yeah,
Yes.
because I know
I take good care of my cat clocks.
her cat cocks.
Okay, let's not.
Don't go there. I'm a little punchy tonight.
You
I'm
are. What
yeah,
are you drinking?
only coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, we got to order the coffee mugs with my merch. We're gonna get T-shirts too.
Well, maybe we shouldn't do that though.
Why?
I don't know.
It has my merchandise on it.
That's true too.
Regent is going crazy. Wow, I thought
No.
I thought I didn't have
no,
enough
I
sleep.
think we should do that. Can you have one made with a collar that goes up like this?
Oh yeah, no, she won't wear a T-shirt. You don't like.
I don't.
She has to be like prim and properly dressed.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry
I
that
will wear
pushed
it for
this down
you.
a bit.
I will
Oh,
wear
just
it
for
you.
me. Oh, thanks. Thanks for really suffering
I know.
by wearing a T-shirt.
I want to be part of the team, guys.
You are your regent. You're half.
Oh, I forgot I was.
You
Yes.
forget a lot of things.
I forget a lot of things.
That's okay. You're
okay.
old.
Then you don't worry because you don't remember what to worry about. See, it all
There you
works
go.
out. It's all love, guys.
You don't remember what to worry about, so you're always in bliss, right?
You're always blissful.
Always naivety is bliss, right?
I like the way you say that word. Naivety.
Is it naivety? Naivety.
No, I like the way you say
Naivety.
it. I think that's the right way to say it.
Somebody's going to tell us how to say it.
They always, they're
They
so
always
helpful.
do. They are. You're so helpful, yeah. And we need a lot of help, don't we?
So much.
We
help.
need so much help. So much help.
help.
I
I think you should sing a song.
Hey, I have when I was at the yurt, I took out the ukulele and I have it all written down. I have all the chords, but there's like a certain
What
strum.
song is it?
There's a certain strum to it. Oh, you won't know it.
Why? Am I too young?
You're too, you're
I
too
mean,
old.
Is the song too young? Is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it, and it was just I was looking up like easy ukulele songs to play, and this was one that I liked. And so I thought, oh,
She won't even tell me.
ooh, they're cliffhangers. You taught me about that. Ooh, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. You taught me that. Good marketing, Mom. We're going to leave them. They'll want to come back next week. I don't know, really. They
Yes.
probably.
Yeah, I don't even know why I said that, but I just think it was the right moment. It was almost the end of the video.
For what?
I
What are you talking about?
didn't want to tell right at the end
Okay, I didn't even know what you were talking about. You were like,
about the book.
now I know. Oh,
dear.
sounds like this is.
I don't know.
I think people just watch us just to see we're a comedy of errors team. Anywho,
Okay, what's next? What's next on the schedule?
Oh, on our script.
Script? Oh, script. Yes, yes. There's no script.
Oh, really? They couldn't tell, I'm sure. Yeah.
We don't have writers either.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
We're the low-level Regent and Tracy Lee.
Yes.
We don't have enough money for...
By the way, is he still around?
No, he died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Way to bring up the atmosphere.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, I think.
I heard he was a jerk, but, you know, who knows?
He was a nice guy.
Who knows?
I think he was.
Did you know him?
What? No, I didn't know him.
Okay.
He and Kathy Lee were very funny together, though.
Maybe we should do... Okay, wait. Take 2. Okay, we're starting over again.
Let's see.
I'm directing now.
Yes.
Let's see. What's new? Oh, so the video from the yurt. So it's the first time I've used the Canon camera, like, for vlogging. And, you know, so I had to upload everything. And I was actually... they called me into work. So when I got back on Tuesday... I stopped here to plug in the oops, then I ran to the library to upload the footage, and then I had to work from 5 to 10 at the pharmacy. There was one point where it was the pharmacist, me, and one other girl, and nobody was filling prescriptions. We had people like, yeah, I'll wait for that. It's like, I don't think you will. It's gonna be like 2 hours. And then yesterday I went to the library, and time just goes by like that. I was there for 4.5 hours, like answering emails. I'm gonna start doing some reviews again. It's some people reach out to me, and there's some things that I only will say yes to businesses if it's something that I really want or I'm really interested in. And like I said, when I do the reviews, I'm doing it for me because I want them. And I'm just sharing the information. I'm not trying to sell you anything, so just so you know. But yeah, so I'm waiting on a couple things coming. Oh, and I gave away a bracelet, Gina C one. I pulled that on Saturday when I was at the camp. And so I have 3 of these. So one says magic, one says warrior, and one says you are magic.
I like them. Those are so pretty.
So at the end
Yeah.
or you know what, not at the end because I don't give it away here. I'll post it again, the picture, and then if you comment, I'm just gonna throw your name in, and then if you get picked and you don't want it, then just say you don't want it and I'll pick somebody else. And the people that won, I sent everybody's out today. Somebody asked if I could make one for his wife, and yeah, if you write me and you want something specific, I can do that. It'll just cost you 2 coffees, which is $10, and $5 is, because that's how much it costs $4.70 to send it, and then just $5 for the bracelet. Oh, and Helen, if you're watching, Helen, so she was one of the people before that, remember I sent everybody breast cancer one,
yes.
you know, when I was pulling, and I was sending her 2. I still have them, Helen. She wrote me, she's like, I hope somebody enjoys them, because I think she thought I gave them away because I couldn't find her email with her address. But Helen, I told you to write me. I still don't have your address, so I'm holding on to those bracelets. I'm a woman of my word.
Yes.
Yes. So those bracelets will sit in my van forever until you write me your address so I can send them to you.
How long ago was this?
Oh, what was that? I don't know, like a month or so ago.
Oh, maybe she's on vacation.
We're on vacation in
know.
our heads. And then Sunday I'm going hang gliding.
That's what she told me.
Yeah, I'm excited. And
so there's nothing underneath you. You're just hanging on to the glider.
Yup, I'm just holding on.
Is that what it is? Or
No,
are you
you're
sitting
strapped in. Like your whole body lays forward.
That's a little safer.
Yeah, no.
I thought you were just hanging on.
No,
I don't know.
it's like a big kite. and then there's somebody there like steering it, so it's not just me.
Oh.
So it's like when I jumped
Yeah.
out of an airplane, somebody was on my back who pulled the parachute.
She was.
So
Yeah. You should have seen. Oh, it's too bad you don't have that video. You gave it to someone and never got it back.
oh, I left it at Jeff's when I
Oh.
left him.
Oh.
I don't know where it was.
You
so.
should ask him for it back.
Oh yeah, let me ask him for it back.
The expression on her face. I'm sure we all would have looked exactly the same, though.
Yeah. Well, and I planned.
And when she jumped out of the plane, it was.
Well, they made me go first, so, and you got to step
know.
out onto the wing, and I'm holding on like this, and my cheeks are flapping.
I know.
And he goes, Tracy, you have to let go, and I'm like, well, there's no other where to go. So
Oh my gosh, that was.
But then once you do
so
it,
scary.
once you're like falling, you can't even like soak it all in at once. Like you're like I'm like just falling through the air, and then the parachute goes up, and then it's beautiful. It's so quiet, and you're just looking
Well,
around.
I was gonna say once the chute
Right,
opens
yeah.
and you know you're okay,
Yeah.
and you just then you can just enjoy the way
Yeah,
down.
and then
the
if he
whole
pulls one
time.
side, you turn one
Yes.
way, and if he pulls another side. And when we landed, we literally just landed like this, like walking.
Really?
Yeah. So it
Oh,
was,
that was so. This was. Gee, how many years ago was that?
a long time. Like I was 34 or something.
Yeah.
And then and this though, the hang glider goes 2,500 to 3,000 feet above a lake.
I know.
And I'm gonna wear the GoPro. So
The what?
The GoPro on my head, like I did in the plane.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have it on
so they can see
what I see.
That.
Yeah. So that's what I plan. But now, since I'm using the software and the vlogging camera,
Yeah.
it takes a lot more work to edit it and everything. So they'll be a week later. So those will be on Mondays now. So like, I just went here. Well, that'll be up next Monday. I'll go hang gliding. That'll be up the next Monday, because I just don't have enough time to get it all. And I'm still learning everything. So so yeah. So that's.
You have such self-confidence,
I don't think that.
I think.
Well, you know what, too? So somebody just wrote me a couple things. I get such nice emails, and don't be afraid to like email me. It's just that like somebody wrote me today, and thank you. She lives in Montana,
Oh.
and I'm going to be headed through that way.
Yes.
And she offered me a place to stay, and I want to go fly fishing in Montana. That was on my bucket list.
Oh, now that would be interesting.
And then I was telling you, another lady wrote me, and she said my videos inspired her. She was gonna wait and retire at 65, but she thinks she's gonna retire at 62 because she can, and then get out on the road.
Well, it's freeing, I would bet you.
It's very freeing. I can't even imagine
I know
going
you
back.
love it.
Yeah.
You love it.
And then last night, I didn't go to bed. I knew I had to get up at 3, but I can't fall asleep till, like 11. And I started watching, there's a documentary about Shania Twain, if you know who she's a country singer, on Netflix. And it was really good, and that was inspiring. She came from a really rough childhood.
I didn't know
And
that.
she just has, she just owns who she is. Do you know what I mean? Like what she wants, she lets people know. And that's very, some people I think would call that a bitch, and I would say that that's self-confidence and being assertive. It's so weird how, I don't know if you listened to my black screen only, the audio.
Yes, I did.
And
I listened to them all.
And I was thinking, I said, I really like who I am now. Like I've really come into this kind of comfort place. Excuse me. And I'm like, isn't that the whole point? Because sometimes I think when we like feel good about ourselves or talk nice about ourselves, that in society it's like, oh, that person thinks they're full of it, or whatever. And it's just confidence. And isn't that what we're here for? I mean, to live a good life and be confident.
Yeah, and we should first love ourselves.
Yeah, right.
And then it's easy to love other people,
Mhm.
probably, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd think, yeah. But you know, it's so hard because we're so used to, we hear all the negative stuff that
Well,
people say.
and that's it. Negative.
Well, remember that, but people could give us compliments. You know, somebody could give us 100 compliments, and then one person could say a bad thing, and you ruminate on that one.
Well, you know, in all my reading, I get these things from people who, that's their life, you know,
Mhm.
this inner mystery that they seem to understand. And it said, I know when I was young, you know, if someone said, you know, something complimentary, you would say, oh no,
Yeah,
no.
right.
And it really took me by surprise when I read this in this one book, and this was quite a few years ago. It said that what you have to know is if you or anyone sees beauty, it's from within you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it makes sense since we're all so connected.
Oh, and
really.
somebody wrote too that, you know, we were saying like we're so close that it's not even a relationship. Remember when you were talking
Right,
about that? And some
right.
lady said it's as close as your breath or something like that. I thought that was pretty. And then somebody sent me a poem. I'll have to share it with you. We're on my phone now, so I can't look
I
it
think
up.
I read it. What was it about?
She sent it in a message to me though.
Oh, there was one on your.
Yeah,
that
maybe
was
she
good
put it
too.
on there too. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I love poetry. Yeah.
yeah, so you know, people are so kind, and like I said, I feel like we found this just like little tribe that the people that who comment and stuff, like we're all searching for the same thing and we all get it. Like I said, this just wasn't about the van. The whole point was about me finding myself and going on my own journey. And the lady who wrote me today too, she said, I've been watching you since the beginning, and the transformation in you is like palpable or something. And even I feel that, like I was thinking about that, you know, it hasn't even been a year. It won't be a year till November.
I know, isn't that amazing?
And when I took off that time, I didn't know even where I was staying that night. Like I just took off out of the driveway, like, oh, I'll figure it out. And now it will be a whole different story because I kind of know what I'm going to get myself into or know what to expect.
Yeah.
And so, but you know, that they've seen the confidence grow in me. But it's given me confidence in so many other areas. And that's what, you know, how you just said, when somebody gives you a compliment, why are we conditioned in society?
Not
Because here's the thing, we're all posting these pictures, you know, like filtering them and trying to look our best to get compliments. And then when somebody gives you a compliment, you're like, oh no, or, you know, you shouldn't accept it.
Yeah. You know what I've learned years ago is what you should say when someone
Thank
gives
you.
you a compliment is thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's exactly right. And just, yeah.
Because it's the highest compliment when someone
and
just
it's like,
comes up to you.
and then it's like you're denying that
Yeah.
gift.
You're saying, oh,
Yeah, right.
what
Yeah.
do you know?
Hey.
Or something.
Yeah.
No, but it is true. Whenever we see beauty, it has to be reflected from the one who is looking.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I mean, I can't remember the whole
Saying.
description.
Imagine
but
that.
It's well, it
Beautiful.
sounds beautiful just me saying that.
Right.
I mean,
It does.
So you get an idea what the real.
But you get an idea of how good it really is.
what the person really said. Well, it's hard to remember everything.
Oh, and then guess what? Joy's coming to the meetup. Last night we went to.
She invited
We should
me.
have. Remember, we were going to bring them to Admiral D's with us. We went to Admiral D's that was the first time this summer that we've gotten to go.
Yeah.
It's just been, well, you were in the hospital, and then things have just been so
Yeah.
crazy. But so the meetup is then the next, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. And we're going to meet at the conservatory at Como Park.
What? That's beautiful.
And then have people bring, you know, something to eat, and then we'll go through the conservatory and then go sit down and just chat, and yeah,
Oh.
it'll be fun. So I'm
Yes.
like, well, Joy, of course you have to come along. You're the one that they want to see.
Nah.
Nah, nah, nah.
I want to see you. That's why I follow her everywhere.
You're right next to me. Do you see me?
I see you. Well, I know you're there.
Wait, where's the magnifying glass?
Well, it's too small. I have it right here by my desk.
We have to go. Oh, we
What'd I
still.
do with it?
It's under there. I pushed
Oh,
it back further.
somewhere. Anyway, it's small.
We have to go to that place, that
What?
that shop on University, the one.
Oh, yeah.
low vision place.
Vision.
Yeah.
Vision. Low vision.
And
Yeah.
then I want to go back to Taylor's Falls, because I want to go back to the beach shop,
Yes.
and then we'll go back to the farm and get some peaches. The peaches were going to be
the
ripe.
peaches were wonderful. No,
The apricots.
No, these
Yeah.
are. She brought back
Aren't they?
apricots. They're so good. They're little. They're
Mhm.
little.
They're amazing though, aren't they?
Oh.
And they're organic, and yeah, well, you'll see in next Monday's video. You gotta wait. Well, that'll be a cliffhanger.
Yes,
Yeah, nobody
yes.
knows. Well, at least they know I didn't get eaten by a bear. I'm back online, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really torturous out there in the wild.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good.
And you know what's funny? Somebody asked like if I was scared, scared. And it's funny, I am not. Like, I wasn't scared sleeping in that tent. Well, I had the bear spray, the horn, and my gun right next to me. The gun wasn't low. I mean, it had a clip, but it wasn't loaded. But no, I wasn't scared. It was just uncomfortable.
What did you sleep on, by the way?
On the ground, on that blanket. Oh my God! By
Oh.
5:30 morning, he's like, Tracy, were you okay? And then it got super
That
cold.
must have been uncomfortable.
He saw me get up. I got up at 5:30 and took my blanket and my pillow and went into the van and slept for a
Oh
while.
my gosh.
But it was so beautiful there. And then I went in town for a little bit, and yeah, you'll see it in the video. But it was a good experience. So, but no, I'm not scared, and maybe that's it. Like, and just like anything, like I tell people, when you face your fears, that's it gives you
true.
more confidence. But you can't let the fear win because it's not real. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's holding you back,
It's-
but it's not
You're
real.
imagining all
Right.
these things.
Yeah. Like, what could go wrong? Oh my gosh, Well, I could get eaten by a bear, but I was hoping I'd have the video on at least. We were talking about that. He said at least they'd have footage for my last.
Well, you know what Roosevelt said? I don't know if he made this, if it's his quote, but he said, "Nothing to fear but
The fear itself.
And
Right.
that's the truth. That's
And
the truth.
when I was in, my coaching school,
Yeah.
we had to write a paper at the end, or we had to write like this module, and it was about fear, and that's what I wrote mine on. That, it's this fight or flight,
Yes. Yes.
and if you like me, like going into the woods. Well, I know there's bears in the woods because he told me that there was a bear at the campsite, not mine. It's down further, and they closed it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I knew there were bears in there, but when you fear something that isn't really there, I mean, it's real to you. I mean, I had panic attacks. I'm afraid of heights. And there is a fear because, like, hey, it's high and you could fall and die. But, the more you immerse yourself in something, or the more you stand up to the fear, the more confidence you get, and then the more you do.
Yes. Yes.
That's how it works. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right on the button.
Right on the button. What'd you do today?
What did I do?
Did you have to go
today?
get your...
No,
blood?
on Monday.
Okay.
No, they didn't take any blood today, so I just did stuff around here.
I got to go get a colonoscopy
I know
soon.
when.
Well, after, oh, and then they moved my makeup job to September, which is good. September 11th through the 16th,
When
I
was
think.
it?
It was supposed to be like October 2nd.
Oh, so September is better.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
you-
and then, yeah. So, I just found that out today. And yeah, so lots to do. I mean, October's gonna get here like this.
Well, she is just busy from morning until night, reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jesse might come back in August to see us. Jesse?
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So, yeah, it's been a summer. Gosh, from getting here to doing my taxes right. I still haven't gotten my taxes back.
Can you find out when you'll get? I mean, can you
Accountant wrote
kind
me.
of give them a little shove? Or
Oh, the IRS, yeah.
Can you?
Let me give the IRS a shove.
You could just write a little note and say, "I'm really
Excuse
tired.
me?
I'm really tired of waiting."
I need some money. I'm working really hard at Walgreens. I don't even get to eat an almond. Not one almond.
That's tragic.
Tragic.
Really.
It is
Yes.
tragic.
Tragic.
And then I thought this morning, I'm up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go schlep boxes and stuff. And one of the girls, it's her last week. She goes back to college. So she's going to be gone. So then there'll only be two of us. And I said, I don't think I want to do this, but I only have 2 more weeks. And then I can't do it anyway because of my surgery.
Yeah.
So I have an out.
A good excuse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm like, God, for $17 an hour to get up and then I'll be there tomorrow. And yeah, and I got to work on Charlene.
She's not quite ready yet for the trip.
Well, inside I want to, I bought the paint. I haven't gotten to do that yet. And I need to fix the curtains.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe I can help you with
yeah.
that.
So, so, I mean, it won't take long, but I just want to get it
Yeah.
done. So, yeah, so lots to do still. Yeah, every day just flies by.
And in a few days it'll be August.
I can't, we just said, where'd June go? And now it's like,
I
where'd July
know.
go? It's like you blink.
It just seemed like it was the 1st of July.
I know.
And it's August, almost.
And it feels like it's getting darker sooner, too.
Yeah. But the weather's been kind of nice, not too hot. Right?
No, but it's supposed to get hot again. No, it's been beautiful at night. Oh, it's been perfect sleeping.
Yes.
But it's supposed to get to like 100 again next week.
That's sad. Yeah. That's too
You
hot.
think it's sad.
It's too hot. Yeah. I'm in my air-conditioned apartment.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's sad. I can empathize with you.
Can you empathize?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, I feel your pain.
Do you feel it?
I do.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
You're evil. You see, they
am.
think you're so nice. Yeah.
Laughing.
Wasn't it perfect when we went to Admiral D's and we sat
Oh, yeah, we sat by the
by the
I
water?
was going to say by the river, by the lake.
Yeah.
No, is it a lake? Yeah, it's not an ocean, is it?
An ocean? We're in Minnesota. It's called White Bear
I
Lake.
get things mixed up. No, I know it's a lake.
I know.
really
I
do
know you
it's
know.
a lake.
I know you know.
And we got a perfect seat.
We did.
We could lean back. We
Yeah.
never sat there before.
Uh,
Yeah, it was so fun.
when I went to Taylor's Falls,
Yeah.
and you'll see it in the video, I'm giving it all away. I was walking, and they had this huge chair, like a giant could sit in
Yeah.
it. And I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, you know I got to do it.
Yeah,
I
did you
went and
climb
crawled
up?
up in
Yeah.
it. And said, it's like, what's her name in Ruth Buzzy? And remember how she used to sit in the big chair and her legs would dangle?
Yes, yes, she played a little girl.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Was that Laugh-In? What was that?
I think it was probably.
Remember?
Yeah.
One ringy dingy,
Yes.
two ringy dingy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She always had her hand on her blouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but in sitting, playing a little girl sitting in that huge chair.
mhm.
That's
That's what it
too bad
looked
to
like.
Take a picture of yourself.
well, I did.
Yeah.
It's in the video.
Oh, you did. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
Yeah.
people were walking by, this couple. I go, oh, I'm just making a video. I'm a YouTuber. Like, I don't know what to say when you do these silly things because they saw the camera pointed at me. And I'm up there, like, kicking my legs, you know. And I'm like, oh, I don't even care anymore.
No.
Another thing you get used to,
Yes.
you know, talking to yourself on camera and people looking at you. And it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well. So, I'm trying to think what
You're
else,
a little low energy
what
tonight.
else is exciting that happened? I can't think.
Nothing.
What?
Are you tired?
Not since I started talking.
Oh, okay. Did that wake you up?
Maybe that woke me up. I was tired.
That
before.
wake you up?
Yeah. So.
Okay, well, it's been 35 minutes. I mean, and that's the thing, too. It's like, I'm still exhausted. I have to go grocery shopping, too. Do you need anything?
You don't have to go tonight, hon. No, I've got enough for tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for tonight, yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, I need, like, turkey.
There's still stuff to eat here. Yeah.
I live off of turkey sandwiches and Cheez-Its and... I'm thinking when I'm in the van, that as I'm traveling, I might like make plans to like stop and, cause I can't, since I've worked so hard now to get my health back, cause you know, I mean, sitting in a van for 5 months, just driving and stuff, you know, I'm so used to working out and stuff. And I've been working out like 5-6 days a week and I love it. And now I'm back into, getting back into shape.
You'll have to figure something out for your next trip.
Well, I always wanted to run. I'm not much of a runner, but I want to run. A girl I know is an ultra marathoner. They run like 24 hours straight.
Oh,
yeah. And but I was thinking of like looking for like small like 5Ks to like do along the way.
Yes.
So that I have something to make sure I keep training for.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I get out of the van and
Yeah.
I at least like jog and then I have some weights in the van.
Yeah.
Because I have to make something. Well, and then, you know, I'll be in Sedona I'll be more settled.
You'll be there for a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah, I'll be there like 6 to 8 weeks, I think.
Oh, well, that'll be nice. Well,
So Donna and I will be back together eating gummies and making jewelry.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
So am I.
Can't wait to watch.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about getting a job while I'm there. I want to get a job at a golf course. I want to be the golf cart lady. That's on my bucket list of
That would
things
be
to do
fun.
for my life. Getting a little long in the tooth now, but I really want to work at a golf course. So, but yeah, so we'll see. Because I'm sure people would take anybody, even if they know they're going to be there for a couple months. So I know they said at Walgreens, I'm like, oh, they'd take you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they would.
Well, they don't really need them too many months for golf.
Oh, but in Sedona, they golf all year long.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. So, but we'll see when I get there. Who knows? But yeah.
Yeah, that'll be really.
Yeah.
You got a lot of plans, honey.
Got lots of plans. It feels like life is just beginning.
Yeah. And this time, before it was like your virgin trip.
Yep.
We can use that word, can't we?
I said
The virgin
I
trip.
said itchy crotch. We can say virgin.
But it was your virgin trip, and you had planned for it, and I bet you really had no idea what to expect.
I had
or
no
if
idea.
you like it and want to keep doing it, and look.
Well, remember I showed myself like
you're looking forward
crying
to the
and
second one.
saying
Yeah.
this sucked and stuff like that, and then after you know what you're in for, and now I like know to plan better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you just learn all the time.
Yeah, you learn, right? Yeah. How would you know until you do it?
It's a fact.
So hopefully other people learned, and they don't have to go through what I went through. And you took some tips
You're
from
doing
that.
all the lifting, right?
Yep, I am. Trying to.
Yeah, when you did that, you reminded me of Popeye.
Popeye?
Yeah, I mean,
I
he's
eat me spinach.
Anybody my age will remember Popeye.
Oh, they all know Popeye.
Oh, do they? And he would
They all know
the
Popeye.
spinach, and then he'd go like this, and this huge muscle. Well, she
Yeah.
has huge muscle.
He did his spinach and then olive oil.
And then olive
Remember
oil.
we were talking about Wimpy? I'd gladly
we
pay
were-
you
and
Tuesday.
hamburgers.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Oh, you know, some of those old
Yeah.
comic strips were.
So
Yeah,
okay.
I miss them. And,
I know.
And Snoopy. Well,
Yeah.
oh,
So I'm gonna give away this one this week. It says magic on it, and it's got hearts on either side of magic.
oh, I like the hearts.
Yeah, I'm really into like these kind of colors, like just really happy, fun colors. So I'll take a picture of that and put it up and do a drawing again. Okay, you ready to
I
wrap
think
this
so.
up?
I think so. I have
All
to
right.
get closer.
Go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You don't have to sell everything and move into a van. Why?
Because you did.
I did, but you can. It's fun. Go call someone you love, and as Joy says,
Tell them you love them.
and don't you dare forget
Forget.
your magic. Your magic. The bracelet says it.
Yes.
Your magic. Okay. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
See you in the next one. Bye.